Hi, everyone. Welcome to A Novel Affair.
Today, we are bringing you a special episode that goes beyond our regular book reviews.
You'll have a chance to get to know us and our interests a little bit better.
So, let's get started. Today, we are playing a little game called Would You Rather?
It's a little different than your average Would You Rather. We actually have a deck of Would You Rather cards, and there are four categories, and we'll choose which category we want to go from. And to keep it fair, I am going to turn the deck of cards upside down so that I don't know what's in the category that I'm choosing because I have the cards.
Perfect.
So the four categories are cursed, which is deciding between two deeply awful or awkward scenarios. Epic, which is choosing between two awesome scenarios. XOXO, which is love, relationship, and all the messy bits in between scenarios. And then go deep, which is not what you think if you're tuning into this podcast. It is for deep thinkers. It's supposed to make you really think about the question. All right, so we are going to start with the cursed category, which is choosing between two awful and uncomfortable scenarios. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Maybe.
Get food poisoning every time you eat sushi, or catch a cold after every plane ride.
Oh,
This is a horrible one for you.
I love sushi.
And you go on a lot of
And I
planes.
travel a
You
lot.
fly a lot.
Did you say a cold or the flu?
Catch a cold after
Cold.
every plane ride.
I think it would have to be that one. I think I'd have to catch a cold because I couldn't live a life without sushi. And I would never eat it if I got food poisoning every time.
Okay. I don't eat sushi, so
Let's take
I
a
can't
non
speak on this
question
one.
for you.
Yeah. Okay. The next category is epic. So choosing between two awesome scenarios. Be the smartest person at your office or be the hottest person at your office.
Oh,
It's the pause.
I once said that
I know
this is
exactly what you
this
said.
is this is gonna sound like a total humble brag, and it's not, okay? But I have once said that in my next life, I am want to be really smoking hot and dumb as a box of rocks, and just I'll be so much happier that way. So I think I would say I'd rather be the hottest person in my office because the smartest person in the office has to do most of the work.
That is fair. So you're
So
going with being the hottest person in your
I'm
office.
going to go with the hottest person for sure.
Ugh. I I see the reasoning behind that, yeah. I can't disagree with that logic. And that logic is why you are the one that has to do everything at the office.
I think so, yes. I think that's what that means. Yes. Okay. Are you ready? We're doing your cursed category.
Sure.
Would you rather always have someone chew your food and drop it into your mouth like a baby bird, or swallow everything whole like a snake?
Um, I'm gonna go with swallow everything whole because uh, I would vomit if somebody chewed my food for me and spit it in my mouth like I was a baby bird. I'd rather risk choking.
uh,
I would rather not ever taste food ever again than have mush spit in my mouth.
I don't know why the concept of that just made me laugh so hard, but that's so funny.
It's
Um,
so gross. Oh
okay,
my
so
God.
then the next category is awesome.
Yes.
Would you rather take wormhole shortcuts to anywhere on the planet or make time slow down when you need it to?
Wormholes,
I
for sure.
I think I would have chosen the same for sure.
Slowing down time is irrelevant if you can just take one step and be exactly where you need to be.
Dude. Plus I
You'd
like
never be
I'm
late.
fascinated by wormholes. Like I'm a huge fan already. So, yeah.
Same.
That's
I'm a
totally my
conspiracy
pick.
theorist. How could I not choose that answer?
So true.
Yeah. Okay, so it's Tara's turn. You ready?
I'm ready.
This is the XOXO category. Get an I love you text from your best friend that you don't feel the same way about, or get an I love you text from your crush immediately followed by sorry, wrong person.
That sounds like that would be just about my luck.
How we feeling?
I think I would rather be the one that was loved and me not reciprocate because that doesn't hurt nearly as bad as the rejection. You know what I mean? I'm going to go
Just
with
so
like
we're all clear, I will be texting Tara later tonight, I love you, and judging her response critically. Okay?
that's fair. That's fair.
Just so we're all
So,
aware.
are you ready for your XOXO question?
No. Mind you, my fiance is sitting 5 feet away.
Um, this one, I've been looking forward to this question since you sent me my options.
I am so not ready. You're laughing way too hard, Tara. This is concerning. You're
Okay.
giving me anxiety. It's getting hot in here.
I'm an adult. I'm an adult. Okay. Would you rather be turned on by the sound of birds chirping or the sound of a garbage disposal?
Excuse me? Who wrote this and
would
why
you
was yours so much better than mine?
would you like me to repeat the question? Would you like to
Yeah!
review
I
your
need to know that I
choices?
heard this correctly.
Would you rather be turned on by the sound of birds chirping or would you rather be turned on by the sound of a garbage disposal?
Yep, okay, so I heard you right. That is a hard one. Because I live in the country, there's a lot of birds, but we also have a garbage disposal.
Okay,
I mean, both would
arguably,
be awful.
one is more controllable than the other.
Yes, but here's my counter to that, because I know you're referring to the garbage disposal. I do not want to be ready to get it on every time I do dishes.
That's valid. valid.
But at the same time, the chances of me hearing birds in public,
It's pretty high, I would imagine.
yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the garbage disposal. I'm not happy about either of these. Why was my loved one so horrible?
Honestly, this was a pretty epic question, and I like it because I could never have come up with this question on my own.
Yeah. Or going with the garbage disposal, only because at least that way I'm still in the privacy of my own home, but I could never work in the food industry ever again.
Oh no, 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 no.
No.
Or really enjoy your job. I don't know. I don't know. It just depends. It just depends.
Have you ever worked in a kitchen?
Yes, well,
Do you
kind
know how the
of.
cooks are in a kitchen?
Yes, I do. I've worked as
That
a
would not
waitress.
make it better.
You're right. You're right.
All
Okay,
right.
this
Are
is
you ready for your go deep question?
maybe.
Work the job you have now for a year at double your salary, or have 1 year off with what you are making now. So you work for throughout the entire year, no days off, but you double your salary,
Okay.
or you take the whole year off and get paid the same amount that you're getting paid now, but you get the whole year off. Why are yours so much better than mine?
I think I'm taking the year off, man. That just sounds exquisite. Can you imagine? Can you
We could
imagine?
get so much podcasting done.
I could read maybe all the books that ever happened.
You could finally make a small dent in your TBR.
Yeah.
Even in the course of a year, small dent.
I think yeah. I think that there's a lot of things that go factor into that decision, and
Yeah.
I think I'm coming down hard on a year off for sure. Okay, so for your go deep, would you rather have every day planned out down to the half hour or never make any plans at all?
This depends. The planning one, does do I get to plan that? Or is somebody else planning that for me?
Let's say you are getting to plan
Then I'm going with that one. I have obsessive compulsive disorder. I already live my life on a schedule.
it. Yeah. I'm going to say that my caveat to this question is just because you plan it doesn't mean it happens. That's my big conundrum is like I can plan it, but do I feel like doing what I planned when we get to that point?
See, my neurodivergent brain took that as I can still schedule a nap. I can still
That's so
schedule
true.
reading time, and I can still schedule TV time.
That's true.
I could schedule the whole day to be TV time.
That's valid. That's
I'm planning it. Nobody can stop me.
I would
So I'm fine
schedule
with that.
yeah, I like it. Would you rather be the donkey and pin the tail on the donkey or the pinata at a first grade birthday party?
My mind immediately went to the live action version of The Cat in the Hat
Okay.
because Mike Myers, he's trying to hide, and so he like hangs himself up where the pinata was, and then these kids come out with plastic bats, and then there's this one like really big kid that comes out with an actual wooden bat and then just swings up and hits him in the junk. And then it starts, he's put in a dress, like in a flashback where he's like
Oh
hugging
my
his
god.
mom. Just Michael Myers weird shit is what that is.
So I don't know if that answers the question. Which one would you choose?
I think I'd rather play pin the tail, be the donkey and pin the tail on the donkey. 'Cause I'd rather get poked with a tack than to be hit with like a baton. I
Yeah,
feel like that's
that's
gonna do a lot more damage.
yeah. I think that's fair.
I'm a little too tiny for that.
Mhm. I agree with that.
Are you ready for yours?
I'm ready.
I can't choose this one. Hold on, because you don't have kids. So
True.
we're gonna skip that one. We're gonna go to
Yep.
the other side. Oh dear God. Would you rather be attacked by one angry dog or have a sewer rat run up your pants?
I would rather be attacked by a dog. I'd rather be mauled, dismembered. I would rather be like cut open the long way while I'm still alive than
Your
be
reaction was
touched
priceless.
by a sewer rat. Horribly mangled
We're
than be touched
learning
by a
so
sewer
much
rat.
about you today, Tara.
Yeah. Well, I have a little story about this actually. So, I'm 10 years older than my youngest sister, and when I was in high school, she was like, see, like I was 16, she was like 6, okay? And for whatever reason, my parents let her get a pet rat from the pet store. I don't even remember how this came to be, okay? But its name was Rosie. And she regularly would sleep with me in my bed. Meg, my sister, would. And one
Okay, so
night,
not the rat.
one
Just for
night,
clarification.
I woke up to this rat in my bed walking up the length of my body. And it was traumatizing. I was about to throw up everywhere. I woke up the entire house screaming because she was not supposed to be just roaming free, okay? She was in this
She didn't
little.
even bite you or anything. She just wanted nighttime cuddles.
No,
She wanted
no,
cuddles. She was cold.
none of that. None of
She's
that
a
here.
neglected pet that just wanted love.
There is a reason that they
Shame.
sell traps for these animals over the counter at
Oh,
Walmart.
gonna piss off a whole demographic here.
I am not a fan of rodents at all. So that's my
Some
trauma
rodents are
story.
domesticated.
Well, I'm still, if my sister is watching or listening, I'm still mad about this. And
Oh Lord.
it's been some years.
Jeez,
So
it's not like she put the rat in your bed.
it was her fault that that rat was in our house, and that
She
rat,
was 6.
yes, well,
You were
I,
2 years away from being an adult.
and yet I'm traumatized. Okay, are you ready for your question?
Not after calling you out like that, I'm not.
This is
Let's
silly.
have it.
This one's silly. Would you rather travel everywhere by piggyback ride or by riding a very large pig?
Um,
Which is arguably also a piggyback ride, but I digress.
know. I don't know. Because for me, they're like, what's really the difference?
Well, one's a human and one's an animal.
But animals are meant to be rode. I mean, not typically a pig, but
That's true.
well, like I mean, I guess some humans are made to be rode too.
That's
Just
true. That's
not
true.
usually in public from point A to point B. It's
I mean,
different scenario.
I'm one of them. Uh, I mean, it's valid.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with the pig.
You are getting a ride either way. You don't have to walk.
I think I'm just gonna go with the pig though.
Yeah, I would go with that
Because
because,
at
like,
least that I could like sit up.
and you're like in more control.
Yeah.
You can tell the pig where to go. You could tell a human, but they don't always listen.
Yeah. You could train a pig.
Pigs are
Humans are
like,
more difficult to
have
train.
the intelligence of like toddlers, I've heard. They're like smarter than we give them credit for being pigs.
I believe it. Just call me Simone. I'm gonna ride Pumbaa. That's my answer.
Okay, I vote we do a bonus round and we do another XOXO question each. Because your
So one
question,
question, but we both choose? Or are you choosing? We each choose one.
yeah, each choose one. I'm going to pick one that you already sent me and then you can pick one for me. Would you rather
Yeah.
be wildly attracted to goatees or creepy thin mustaches?
One more time.
Would you rather be wildly attracted to goatees or creepy thin mustaches?
Give me the goatee.
Yeah, I was going to say that one's not nearly as bad.
I can't do the stash, the
The
stash.
yeah, no. That
I
like
can't. And I'm
ooh,
already got like a fully bearded out man. Like that's my type, so
yeah.
goatee's close enough.
It's not my favorite. I would rather have a full beard, but it's better than a
Same.
creepy thin mustache.
Right. Going with the goatee.
Good
Are
answer.
you ready for yours?
Probably not.
You're not.
All right, lay it on me.
I feel like you are, but you're not.
Okay,
I
that's fair.
I'm gonna preface it by saying dark romance has prepared you for this question.
Okay, all right, here I go.
And this is probably not how they intended this question to go, but they gave the deck to the wrong demographic here.
Well, that's fair.
Would you rather find out your partner used to stalk you or find a shrine they made of a celebrity that looks like you?
Stalking.
I think if you're here at this podcast, you likely chose stalking too, so no
If
judgment
you
from
chose
anybody.
stalking, you can be friends with us.
You belong here. You have found your people.
Yes, you can sit with us for sure. um,
So,
you
this one
know,
isn't a question for us, but I found it hilarious for me and you because of our Harry Potter nerd. I mean, I literally
yes,
have two Harry Potter cups
this
sitting
is
right here.
my Dark Mark mug.
I got the Marauders map.
Fantastic. Look at us. Look at us, little nerd match made in heaven.
So this one said, date someone that insists on teaching you how to yo-yo or wants you to join their Quidditch team.
Oh, our poor significant others.
I'm fairly certain we would be the ones that were trying to get our partners to join a Quidditch team.
1000%. 1000%.
They would say no,
Of
but
course.
we would try.
Off the I wouldn't even get the question out and he would be like, "Nope."
Yeah. Hey, do you want to join? No.
No. No, I sure don't.
Okay, so that is the end of this bonus episode of Would You Rather. Thank you all for tuning in to this special episode of A Novel Affair.
Don't forget to turn on your notifications so you don't miss our next episode.
Join us anywhere you get your podcasts for a full breakdown, uncensored review of our favorite and not so favorite books.
And to get all the spicy conversations, be sure to look for the link in the comments. Thanks for watching.